Hey, that was nice how you guys petered out there. That's like how I like to come on stage. This has got to be good for me, you guys. I don't get out much, and I'm out. I'm out, yeah. I have kids. That's right, plural. I have kids, because kids are like DUIs, you know. Sometimes you need more than one to learn your lesson. The second one was actually planned. That doesn't make it any less of a mistake, but planned it. My husband begged me for a second baby. He just couldn't stop begging me for another baby. And I knew I was going to be the one that's going to have to walk and feed it, but I gave in because I am a good wife. I do whatever my husband says. That brings me to my second topic, marriage. The kids weren't the worst mistake I ever made in my life. Getting married was. Because you can't drop your husband off at a fire station or a hospital. Like, no questions asked. You gotta get the law involved. Like, I even changed my name when I got married. I used to be called Sherry. And there's no such thing as jobs when you're married, right, ladies? They're below duties. Who's married? Are you married over here eating a salad? You're married, he's not. He's married, you're not. Oh, uh-oh. Okay. Well, do you want to be married to him? Because there's going to be some paperwork. Not really. You don't want to get married to him or anybody. Neither. That is such a sophisticated woman of the 90s. Oh, man. Someone offered me diamonds, and I said, oh, I'm in. I'm totally in. Actually, so this diamond, it's a tiny diamond. We're broke. Actually, my husband lost his ring, and we can't afford to replace it. So I just bought him a pair of Crocs. It serves the same purpose. It's like, is he married? Yeah, he's wearing orange flippers. I'm pretty sure he's married. And I make him wear them with socks, so they know he has kids. So you're no. Oh yeah, don't get married. Don't do it. There's a lot of chores when you're married. You probably, have deodorant with pubes all over it, and that doesn't fly when you're married. Like, there's tons of chores, with dishes and sex. Lots of sex. You're the house when you're married, and the doors lock from the outside. They're fine when you're married. And my husband started noticing that I was using the chore excuse, so he, wasn't getting laid enough. So he started helping, kind of. He got me one of those things that, like small and round, and they follow you around vacuuming. What are those things called? Mexicans. So that frees up some of my time for him to try to have sex with me. And we're totally broke. Like, I'm talking, we buy our produce at the 99-cent store broke. And the other day I was in there buying some bell peppers, and I saw the weirdest thing. I saw a 99-cent store pregnancy test. Like, seriously? If you're shopping at the 99-cent store for pregnancy tests, you're pregnant. And that's a 99.9% accurate reading right there. And it wasn't even like where the pregnancy test should be, like by the tampons and the condoms and the dreams, over in like aisle 9. It was at the checkout stand. Like, it was total impulse buy. It was right next to the barbecue flavored Skittles. And it was like totally like Roomba height. It was it was perplexing. You guys, I think gays should have the right to marry. I'm not pro-marriage, but I do think the gays should have the right to marry. Thank you. Not to each other, no. They're allowed to marry each other. What are we going to do with all the overweight bossy girls? They can't all be morning DJs. I like to, I like to be healthy. I stay healthy. Since 2001, I've been avoiding carbs. That's my secret. No, not carbs, Arabs. Since 2001, I've been avoiding Arabs. That's how I stay so healthy. And I read a lot of health magazines to find out how the stars stay so svelte. And you know what they always say? They say they eat a handful of nuts. They say, oh, when I'm hungry, I just eat a handful of nuts. That is not humanly possible. There is no way you're ever going to eat a handful of nuts unless they're human. Right? Because, if they're macadamias or filberts, I'm just pile them in by the spoonful. But if they're, filberts, macadamias, Oh, I'm okay. No more thank you. These are in my mouth. That's how I got my name, Sherry. So, you guys like music? Yeah, I like music. You guys like 50 Cent? No. 50 Cent, you should love him. He's the most important artist of our generation, swear to God. 50 Cent, a few years back, he had 4 songs on the Billboard Top 10. Nobody's ever done that before except for the Beatles. And I'm not saying that 50 Cent is the musical genius that John Lennon was, but he can definitely take a bullet better. I'm not keeping score, but 50 Cent got shot like what, 9 times, like all in the face or something. Went back to the club, did the Macarena, f***ed some bitches, did coke off of Eminem's, long story short, he lived. 50 Cent, John Lennon, not so lucky. 1 bullet. It's sad. I mean, they're just, it's because he's British. They just don't make him as strong as they do in America, right? Any British people here today? No? Oh. Anybody know anything about British people? They can answer a question I have about British people. What's with the nights? Think about a couple of nights that they have right now, or a few. They have Sir Paul McCartney, Sir Anthony Hopkins, Sir Elton John. I want to know, is King Arthur's court so f***y? Maybe that's why they couldn't get that sword out of the stone, huh? Too busy butt jousting on the round table. So I have the Tempur-Pedic mattress. Anybody have a Tempur-Pedic mattress? No? Don't get it. It's that cloud, sleep on your cloud. Don't get it. It is a bad bed, okay? And that is a verb. It is a bad bed. It's a brilliant bed. It makes your back feel lovely, but it is a bad bed. It's like, it has that memory foam, which if there's one thing I don't want in a bed, it's a memory. And what the memory foam does, it just sucks you into the bowels of the bed, so that you have zero thrustability. It's like you're just on a lumpy mess. You're having sex on a fat person, not with a fat person. That's fine. It's like you two on top of a fat person. Your Merlot is totally undisturbed in the corner. You can hop around as much as you want. And it's made, another aspect that they try to sell you on, it's made by NASA scientists. The people that f***ed up ice cream? Yeah, they made that. I often get questions after the show, how do you keep your romance alive? Well, that's easy. I take it in the butt occasionally. That's the trick. I know you're not looking to, settle down, but when you do, you find that right guy, you're going to want to keep him. And you're going to have to put it up a Cooper. Because I know you're a single lady, but eventually, there's been that knock at your back door, right? Like, Panagram. And I get it, guys, I get it. But it's like the last hole, right? It's the final frontier, Your butt is Alaska, and they all want to drill in your natural reserves. Everybody's penis is a Republican. Even Nancy Pelosi's. And when you're married, anal sex is not just for Christmas anymore. It's like, or in my case, I married a Jew. That's Hanukkah. That's 8 nights of butt in a row. So it's good to spread that out, because Hanukkah is just too much. I call that the festival of wipes. So I grabbed a mic stand. So in comedy speak, that either means I'm about to do a big anal sex act out, or I'm leaving the stage. Luckily for you, it's the latter, because I know what I'm doing, and I know that if I'm going to do anal sex material and go back to some other material, I'm going to get a urinary tract infection. So I'm going to leave you guys. You guys have been great. Thank you for listening. Bye.